What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? Before we get started with today's content, I must do what I always do anytime you see me on your screen, and that's thank you guys for the likes, comments, shares, most importantly, those subscriptions. So whether you be a day one fan, somebody who just started rocking with the channel today, man, I greatly appreciate it. And if you're loving what I got going on my YouTube and you want to see more of me, easy money, man. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Temp Check. Hit me up on Instagram, Mr. Check the Temperature. But before we get started with today's content, do not forget to check out my Swamp interview, man. If you want to know how he feels about his upcoming battle with Geeksy Gotti, check out that interview. We got into that. We got into the Ultimate Madness 3 overall, and we got into him potentially battling T-Top. So make sure you go check out that interview. And next Tuesday, my interview next Tuesday, it's just getting better, man. It keeps going. It keeps going. We just getting started. But, man, it's time to talk predictions for the Ultimate Madness 3 tournament, man. Second round going down this Saturday. Obviously, I'm excited, man. Looking at the first round, some strong takeaways. When we talk about the judging, the first round of the judging outside of Tony Bro was really based upon moments. So that's definitely going to be something that we need to think about when we make our predictions for this week. Who's going to be able to provide moments? Moments in battles are different than moments in tournaments. If it's neck and neck, a moment can be your deciding factor versus who wins and who loses. Who gets $100,000 and who doesn't. Just that simple. So, again, when we talk about some of the takeaways, judging, obviously, moments is going to be one. Who has momentum coming off of the first round of the tournament? Who surprised you? Who surprised you in that first round? Jack Boy, a Cortez surprised you. The problem is they battling each other, so let's get into that. Cortez was able to surprise. I had Cortez beating official. I picked Cortez to be official, so it wasn't a shock to me. Structurally, he's able to create his rounds and craft his rounds. They're going to be well written. And let's not make no mistake about it. Cortez can rap. He can rap. And that's why he was able to show levels against official. Not to mention, official just wasn't good. But Cortez was super solid. Great performance by Cortez in the first round. But then you're going up against a Jack Boy. Jack Boy is the epitome of moments. We don't talk about rounds when you talk about Jack Boy. You talk about moments. He's the king of band. Why? Because of the moments that he's created. A tournament style is the perfect place for someone like Jack Boy to really show what they bring to the table. Why? Because tournaments are about moments. You see the theme that I'm going with here. So again, if you're someone who likes rounds crafted structurally, you want to see the setup to the punchline, you want to see it make sense, you want to see a blueprint and a plan put together, and it makes sense, you're going to roll with Cortez. But if you think in moments, because remember, moments and energy, Jack Boy, with the boop bop, he's going to give you that. He's going to, you know what I'm saying? He's going to give you, put the swamp in the car. Like, he's going to give you that type of, he's really going, you know what I'm saying? He's going to give you that type of energy. And it's about those moments. So for me, I'm going with Jack Boy with the upset. Are we talking about Jack Boy in the Final Four? We are. I got Jack Boy pulling the upset 2-1 over Cortez, man. I got him 2-1 over Cortez. But let's talk about another battle in the second round of the tournament. Casey J versus Prep. Now, obviously, this is the tale of two different type of battlers right now. We got somebody in Casey J. And let's be honest, Casey J has not been good since the Swamp battle. Since she beat Swamp, what has she done? The Bonnie battle, not good. Not a good battle. Twerk, not a good battle. Yeah, she won clear, but it wasn't because her material was good. It wasn't because her rounds were great. And so what did she do? She's advanced to the second round of the tournament. And what did she do in her off week? Battling Mac Myron. What? it's $100,000 on the line and you battling Mac Myron? And I heard you. And I heard it wasn't pretty too. I definitely heard Mac Myron dog walked her. I'm not even gonna cap. But Casey, bruh, and I get it. Everyone's like, well, are you gonna get on Geeksy Gotti? Are you gonna get on drugs for battling in their off weeks? And I get it. I understand it. But the difference is, we've seen that drugs is on the run right now. No matter how you feel about that Nitty the first round, drugs did good against Yoshi. He just did really well against Ryder. So he's just continuing to build off his momentum. Again, momentum is going to play a big factor in this as well. KCJ, you haven't been good in months, bruh. You haven't given us a solid performance in months. And then you schedule a battle with Mac Myron in your off week, and then you get Prep. Prep is not going to choke. Prep is not going to stumble. He's going to give you three great, I ain't going to say great. He's going to give you three good rounds. He's going to give you three good rounds. And he might give you one of those I leave Earth type of rounds like he did in the third against Swave Sever. He's going to give you moments. Turn 15 minutes of fame into 1 moment of silence. Pun intended. Prep is going to beat KCJ 2-1 clear. I do not see anything that KCJ has done in her recent transactions that would warrant me picking her right now for $100,000. You look distracted. You don't look like you focused, Casey. Prep is focused. Prep is going to be Prep in the Final Four. Are we talking about a Jack Boy and Prep in the Final Four for $100K? We are. We absolutely are. But shout out to KCJ, man. I think she's super fire. But again, I got to see more. You provided battles, but you're not providing the consistency I need to see in the tournament to make me believe that you could beat Prep. So I'm definitely going Prep 2-1 on that one. Now, the third battle, this is my philosophy, right? I'm an athlete. I'm a football player. I play collegiately. I played arena ball. And one thing we say as athletes, it's hard to beat another team twice in the same season. Drugs versus Nitty. Let's be honest here. These battlers are going two different ways. Before the recycling came about in the Rum Nitty versus Serious Jones battle, a lot of people had Serious Jones winning that battle. Let's not make no mistake about it. And Drugs cleared Yoshi. Cleared her. I'm just saying, again, it's about momentum. Drugs is building up the momentum of the Yoshi battle. He followed that up with the Ryder battle, did really well in that performance. And now he got Drugs. Now he got Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty has not, this is not the Rum Nitty. This is not Av versus Rum Nitty. This is not T-Top versus Rum Nitty. This is not Sue Surf versus Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty, you're not giving us $100,000 worth of material consistently. You're not. And I'm going to tell you, again, when the bar is set up here for Nitty and the bar is set down here for Drugs, all he has to do is be great. Be better than expected. You know why? Because if he's better than expected, people will say he had out amazing rounds. It was outstanding. Doesn't matter if Rum Nitty is consistent. If Drugs is able to give us a better performance than what he did against Yoshi. Nitty, you're going to have to step it up to the plate. I'm expecting a dog fight. Throw out favoritism. If we're talking about battle rap right now, expect a dog fight in this one. This is $100,000, man. Let's not play with it. Drugs is not coming to play. And again, once you stand in front of somebody, once you stand in front of a Nitty, you might be able to see some kinks in the armor. You might see some chinks in the armor. You might see some areas of opportunity that you could possibly attack and take advantage of. Do I believe that Drugs is about to be Nitty? No, but I do believe that he's going to make it a lot closer than it should be. He's going to make it a lot closer than it should be. Y'all watch what I say, man. Drugs is going to win a round, and if Rum Nitty comes playing, upset alert. Rum Nitty 2-1, slight edge. Rum Nitty 2-1 slight edge. Now let's get into this main event. And again, make sure that you go check out the Swamp interview because we talked about this. We got into the details. We got into the algorithms. We got into the actual formula. What do we think it would take for a Swamp to beat Geechee Gotti? Let's not make no mistake about it. When you're talking Geechee Gotti, you're talking 2-time champion of the year. You're talking one of the most consistent battlers in battle rap history. Already in 5 years, he's been able to do what people have not been able to do in a 12-year run. Just being honest. Y'all may not want to hear it, but I did a blog on it. You can make the argument that at this point in time, Geechee Gotti could be on someone's Mount Rushmore. He could be on someone's Mount Rushmore. But we're talking about $100,000, and he's going up against someone who I think could beat him. I believe Swamp has the formula. I believe that his originality, his delivery, his storytelling is as equal, if not a little bit better than Geechee Gotti, because you got to understand, with Geechee Gotti, he's talking that gangster shit. We hear gangster shit all the time. We don't hear the way that Swamp's able to tell a story. And when you hear a different presentation and a different delivery, it catches that ear, that listening ear, it catches that. It catches that. If you saw that interview with Swamp, he sounded very focused. He sounded like he had a plan. He sounded like he had a plan. And I understand that, again, Geechee Gotti's going to be the heavy favorite in this battle. But make no mistake about it, when you have a heavy favorite and you putting that standard right there for Swamp, all Swamp got to leapfrog that. Do better than expected. I told y'all, first round, that was the best performance I had seen from Swamp since Your Honor. And I asked him about it, and he said, no, it's $100,000 on the line. You know, some of these other battles that I had to take previously, I wasn't necessarily excited for them. Yeah, I did it for the bag. Yeah, I did it to win. However, when it's $100,000 on the line, that motivation hit different. And when you a father, that motivation hit different. I know y'all gonna call me a homer, y'all gonna call me biased, but tournaments are also about upsets. Tournaments are about upsets. And I definitely think we on upset alert this weekend. I'm picking Swamp with the 2-1. I'm picking Swamp with the 2-1. I see some glaring angles that, if presented right, could definitely hit. Definitely hit. I believe Swamp's believability and his storytelling and his uniqueness is going to be the X factor in this battle. So I'm picking Swamp 2-1. So for a quick recap, of my picks for the round 2 of Ultimate Madness 3, this is who I got. Give me Jack Boy over Cortez. Give me Prep over KCJ. Give me Rum Nitty over Drugs. And in the main event for round 2 of the Ultimate Madness 3, give me Swamp over Geechee Gotti in one of the ones. In one of the better battles of 2021, give me Swamp with a huge upset over Geechee Gotti. Y'all let me know who y'all got. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with the picks. Again, don't forget to go and check out this interview with Swamp, man. You definitely follow his music. Definitely, he got clothing line. He got a lot of stuff going on, man. Make sure that you definitely click on that interview, man. This is how I get the content, because of y'all. It ain't just because of me. It's because we working together as a collective. We family, baby. You know how this go. But this is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And like always, you just getting started.